sun sinking, boots kicked up on the dash. Dust cloud trailing past every rusted pump and faded flag. Got a map folded, but I like guessing the lines. Banjo on the back seat and a pocket full of borrowed time. Sleeves rolled halfway, elbow riding the breeze. Radio crackles, but I let the quiet sing to me. No fixed address now, just a sky that stretches wide. I'm not gonna breathing like a hitchhiker by my side. It's a simple life on the road, a little bit of sweat, little hope. Black coffee in a chipped up cup and a tank that's halfway up. Got a song and an open sky, nothing much, but it feels just right. Yeah, this simple life on the road is all I need tonight. Mile markers drifting like the years I left behind. Faces in the rear view softly fading in the evening light. I think of old promises, some kept, some slipped away, and how this lonesome gravel somehow keeps my heart in place. Maybe all this wandering ain't running, it's being found. Every turn a tiny prayer, every small town holy ground. I'm learning what to carry, what to finally leave behind. Chasing something I can't name, but I feel it every time. It's a simple life on the road, a little bit of sweat, little hope. Black coffee in a chipped up cup and a tank that's halfway up. Got a song and an open sky, nothing much, but it feels just right. Yeah, this simple life on the road is all I need tonight. Stretching to where the pavement meets the stars. Banjo in the backseat humming, soft wind slipping through the bars. Harmonica resting, but the tune still walks my mind. Just a dusty road in time, just a dusty road in time. Second-hand table, scuffed up floor, coffee in a chip mug, what could I want more? Hand-me-down sweater, breeze through the screen. You're humming in the kitchen, feels like everything. Bus stop chatter, same old route. Name tags, passwords, clock in, clock out. But I sing on the sidewalk under my breath, little half-written phrases saving me from the stress. These simple songs, simple days, hold me steady in the smallest way. In the clutter I can see all the hidden gold and ordinary things. Every verse and every line I softly sing gives a little bit of meaning back to me. I'm thankful for the dishes stacked by the sink, the neighbors laughing children, the time to sit and think. For evenings on the back steps, bare feet on a stone,
A melody between us that says we're not alone when the world feels loud and sharp, and I forget who I am. You take my shaking hands and start humming that gentle tune again. It all comes clear, so clear, what I really need. A quiet room, your voice with mine, and the space to breathe. These simple songs, simple days, hold me steady in the smallest ways. In the quiet and the clutter I can see all the hidden gold in ordinary things. Every verse and every line I softly sing gives a little bit of meaning back to me. So here's to the simple songs, simple days. Let them carry us through every change. In the stillness and the laughter we will be, finding grace in all these ordinary things. Every note we share is like a gentle wing laying down in peace, where my heart can sing. You hum the last line, I close my eyes. One small chord and the evening sigh.
Dusty shoulder of a two-lane road, sun sinking low on my back like a load. Boots keeping time in the gravel and sand. One slow step, then another empty hand. Thoughts come drifting like old porch smoke. Faces, places, every promise I broke. Wind in the weeds saying let it all go. Heartbeat steady in a rhythm I know. So I walk with a song in my head. Every word like a friend I've always had. When the world feels heavy and I can't pretend, that tune leans in, says you'll get there, my friend. I'm never really on my own, with music walking me home. Gate swings wide on an open field. Sky stretched wide, every scar starts to heal. Laugh a little at the weight I drag. Feels light now in this beat-up bag. It hits me here on this narrow line. I've been carried by every chorus in time. Maybe I fell, but I didn't fall through. These quiet roads always led back to truth. Boots keep tapping that easy pace, humming low with a half-smile face. Same old road, but I feel brand new. Steady walking, and the song walks too.
Sunrise slides across the water. Mist hangs low, hangs on the oak. Skipping stones make little heartbeats. Current carries every joke I ever spoke. Towns go by like mile markers. Friends like docks we tie to then let slip. Some days slow, some rushing faster. Still I follow where it bends and dips. Like a banjo on the back porch, steady in my hands. River keeps on talking in a run of rolling strands. Every little ripple is a ringing silver string. Same easy pattern through everything. Yeah, this river's got a rhythm, and it matches how I sing. I see my face in the moving water. Lines and years, they blur and blend. Can't step twice in the same cold corner, but I keep wading back again. All the love I lost, it's drifting. All the prayers I tossed, they glide. Still the quiet pull keeps lifting every broken piece inside. Oh, down and down the valley, it hums my simple tune. Past these fields, past this town, under a watchful moon. I close my eyes and listen, let everything else go. Endless as it's winding, that old soft flow. Endless as it's winding, that old soft flow.
Dust on my boots, morning on my skin. Rows of corn leaning like they're letting me in. Wind in the right, laughing through the stems. Sun catching spider webs like tiny diadems. Dad's old truck rattling down this lane. Radio low, windows full of grain. Bare feet on a tailgate, sharing homemade pie. Grandma's quilt under us, clouds drifting by. These golden fields, they hold it all. Every small day I thought I'd outgrow. Soft little moments stitched in my mind like flannel on a first autumn cold. The before the dawn, her hand writing on a note tucked in my palm. Laughter in the kitchen, screen doors gentle slam, loving every echo of come back when you can. I chase bigger skylines, I learn concrete names. Late in the quiet, it all feels the same. Every road I follow leads me back in prayer to dirt on my fingers and someone who cares. Sun slipping lower, shadows growing long. Crickets start their chorus, day turns into song. I stand in the stubble, breathing in the light, these golden fields around me, fading soft into night.
Gravel road, cold sky, coffee in a chip white cup, boots on the hood of my truck, breath hanging, clouds drifting by, crickets trading soft replies, moon climbing over the pines, town lights buried behind, just me, this dark, this wide. Empty seat to my right, dust on your old photograph, fingerprints in the glass, like you just slipped out of sight. Every joke that I can't tell, every story stuck in my throat, all these words going nowhere in this parking lot of hell. So I let the harmonica talk for me, let it bend, let it break, set my aching free. Every note a little crack in the quiet air, it's the only way I know to say you should be here. Yeah, I let the harmonica talk for me, till the whole night learns my grief by memory. Summer porch, screen door slam, you humming low, keeping time. Blue glass jar full of fireflies, your hand tangled up in mine. First dance in a bare-walled room, a wedding cake on your nose. We were laughing at forever, like it was something we already knew. I play that old melody you love. Same three bends where you used to sing along, and it hits how a simple breath and metal can drag a buried year into one raw bright second. I choke, miss a note, then another, but the tune just keeps pulling me through. If this is all that's left of us, then I'll pour every last heartbeat into you. I'll let the harmonica talk for me, let it rise, let it fall, find the cracks in me. Every note a little prayer tossed into the air, it's the only way I know to say I'm still there. Yeah, I let the harmonica talk for me, till the whole night hums our faded melody. Wind settles over the fields, stars blink slow and sure. I draw in one last breath, blow your name into the dark.
Windows cracked, cold drink in the console, map app yelling, but we don't care where we go. Dust on the dash, old cap on your hair, you're changing stations, I'm drumming time on the steering wheel there. Hey, cornfields lean like they're waving us through, mailbox names all the same but new. Sunburned signs point to towns we'll never see. Cows near the fence stare like they want to ride with me. This is the harmony of life. Two voices off but feeling right. Laughing at nothing on a Saturday drive. Nothing on the line but time. If this old road just ran forever, I'd let every little worry slide. This is the harmony of life. You and me and the humming of the miles. Left turn, gravel, tiny stones sing under tires. You kick your feet on the cracked glove box like a choir. No big plans, just a half tank and a breeze. If freedom had a sound, it would sound exactly like these. Funny how the quiet gets louder than the noise. All those heavy questions shrink beside your voice. If the world comes calling, let it talk into the void. Out here I remember I was born to feel this joy. This is the harmony of life. Two voices off but feeling right. Laughing at nothing on a Saturday drive. Nothing on the line but time. If this old road just ran forever, I'd let every little worry slide. This is the harmony of life. You and me and the humming of the mile. Headlights soft as the daylight folds away. Same old song, but it hits different today. One more curve, then another, then a few. As long as there's a back road, I'll keep driving on with you. Oh, yeah.
Coffee cup steaming in my hands, ashes glow holding on through the night. Sky's just turning from gray to gold as the hills wake up in the light. Smoke curls slow through the pines. The world feels smaller in a good way. Crickets fade and a lone bird calls like it's blessing this brand new day. So we play by the campfire at sunrise, old song, soft and low, oh yeah. Let the chords chase off the last cold shadows. Let the warmth find our bones. Every note feels like a hand on my shoulder. Every flame writes a promise in the sky. By the campfire at sunrise, I remember how to smile. But your fingers never miss a line. You laugh when I stumble on the words, say sing it wrong, it still sounds fine. All the miles, all the long dark roads led right here to this quiet glow. Funny how a simple tune can heal what we don't ever show. So we play by the campfire at sunrise, old song, soft and low. Let the chords chase off the last cold shadows. Let the warmth find our bones. Every note feels like a hand on my shoulder. Every flame writes a promise in the sky. By the campfire at sunrise, we remember how to try. Last ember falls, day is wide awake. We pack it up, leave the ash and pine. But the sound of that morning in your worn out guitar keeps on playing in my mind.
Dust on my hat brim, sun in my eyes, long stretch of fence line, old gravel drive, boots on the stirrups, wind in my face, just me and this banjo, chasing someplace, miles of empty sky for a roof, no one to answer, no need for proof. Campfire flickers, stars leaning close, silence so heavy, it sits on my bones. But this banjo keeps me going, every ring, every run feels like home when the trail turns rough and lonely and I start to come undone. This banjo keeps me going till the morning finds the sun. Love on a porch swing side, said she'd wait on letters, I rode right by, Lost my brother to a barroom fight. I play his favorite melody most every night. Knuckles split, rings cutting my hands, storms roll in, wash out my plans. Heart gets heavy, faith runs thin. I pick that first string and I breathe again, 'cause this banjo keeps me going. Keeps me going. Every ring, every run feels like home when the trail turns rough and lonely and I start to come undone. This banjo keeps me going till the morning finds the sun. Keeps a rhythm, hooves mark the time. Neck of that banjo, warm in my mind. Steady in the saddle, slow, easy stride. Me and this banjo on a long, long ride.
Dust on my boots, wildflowers leaning in, fence posts fading into the rolling green. Sky like an old shirt, faded but whole and strong. Gravel road humming as I hum along. Bare hands and tall grass palm tracing every blade. Hear roots remembering all the rain that ever came. Breath slows to the heart's pace, pulse finds the earth's slow drum. I feel the field breathing, we're beating like we're one. Oh, oh, the wind plays a harmonica across these open plains long. Low silver sigh, pulling stories through the grain. It bends the wheat like copper reeds, each stalk a shining string in the wind's old harmonica. I hear everything. Troubles in my pocket grow lighter with each gust. Thoughts fall like loose leaves back into the dust. Soft on my shoulders, peace settles. Warm and thin, I close my eyes, laugh and let it carry me again. Yeah. Maybe this is all I needed, just an endless breath of blue to sand the edges of my worries till they sound as small as true. Standing in this simple music, I remember who I am, just a listener in the distance, held in a giant hand. And the wind plays a harmonica across these open plains, long, low silver sigh, pulling stories through the grain. It bends the wheat like copper reeds, each stalk a shining string in the wind's old harmonica. I hear everything. Field goes quiet, sun walks down the hill. Last little ribbon of air threads through the daffodils. One fading, wandering note, then only still.